Right guys, wool coated dogs, combination coats, whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. This is a combination coat. Your wool coats or your combination coats, whatever you're going to be doing on the thing. You can use blenders if you want, it'll take you all day to blend this line. So these lines that you've created with your number 4 in the body, you want to blend them in now, right? And what I always say to people is use a scissor that's going to be comfortable for you. I love these wee luminosa scissors here, wee chunker. Just you chunker over the top of that there. It's fantastic on these coats. Nice as you would use a pair of straights or a pair of curves or whatever it is you want to use. These wee chunkers are fantastic just to blend out. They are a massive blender for this type of coats. Wool coats, combination coats, these big woolly coats. Fantastic. So just blending over it, tidying it up. And as I say, remember what the scissors are for. Chunkers are not for chunking out big lumps of hair and styling a dog. No, they're a finisher. They are a polishing scissor. So all I'm doing is dusting over these areas to finish it off. Getting a nice wee fine finish. Alright, and an experienced groomer won't need to use these for somebody that's really experienced, but for somebody out there that's finding it tough to scissor legs and things, to scissor any kind of breed and leaving wee lines with your straight scissors or your curved scissors, that's what these are for. Just use them, get them out, trial them. They're fantastic and they will change your life. And they've changed many a groomer's life, even the groomers that are grooming for years, me and any of the other groomers out there, they change your life. If you've got the right set, they change your life. Makes life easier for you. All this here, it's in around there. Protect the wee, what do you call them? Out of the road. How you protect the wee things and tidy. Can you see? So, now, as I say, chunkers, they're very delicate scissors, so be very delicate with them. You don't want to lock them, and how you lock them is you're pushing pressure on your thumb will lock that blade towards them teeth. Once that happens, they're really pretty not any good anymore, so be very careful. And I always say, if you're buying a set of chunkers, especially on your first set, buy a smaller set. Don't be buying the big long ones with 42 teeth on them because they're no good. These are fantastic. The smaller the better. Not, and I don't mean 3 inches. I mean this size. There's about 22 teeth in that. There isn't. There is 22 teeth in that one. And that's all you need. That's the size you need. Don't go any bigger than that because they just lock on you. I'm just going to finish off this side. Push all your hair up, comb it all up, and ghost over it just to blend out all those wee bits that needs done. And there's another way to doing it far faster, and I'll show you now in a wee second. If you're not too confident with your scissors. I'll do it on the front of the dog and we'll just finish this part like this. If you don't have a pair of chunkers, you're just using blenders, it's going to take you a lot longer with a wee pair of blenders. So I would invest in a wee pair of chunkers for this kind of stuff. Poodles, Bijons, Kerry Blues, you name it, Cockapoos, all that with a nice woolly coat. This will change your life when you're trying to finish off the dog, especially every day, and even in a grooming competition or anything that you're doing. Use them to your advantage. Your tools make you. Some people say, oh, I can do this with a pair of straights the whole dog. Yes, so can we all, but it's going to take you longer. For this, it's a lot finished, a lot easier finished. Check the inside, run down that thigh to the knee, and then straight down to the foot. And a lot of others, older styles groomers would say, but you have more work to do with a pair of chunkers. Yes, maybe you might have more work to do because they only take off 50% of the hair, but at least it leaves it a nice finish. And especially for those wee, as I call the baby groomers and the groomers that can't use the scissors very well. They're fantastic. And even for the older groomers now, that their hands are getting a wee bit tired of using big, heavy, chunky scissors and things like that, these wee chunkers here, I tell you, they're as good as any. And they will do the job exactly the same as a pair of ordinary scissors or curved scissors or whatever it is. They'll do it. Just takes a wee bit longer, but they'll do it. Stand up. Good boy. Now, another way to blend these areas. Speed grooming, I call it in my seminars, right? If you don't want to get out your scissors and go over it, and you're flying through a dog, and you're doing a dog every 15-20 minutes, and your preppers are coming along with dogs, you're thinking, right, you have a really busy salon and you're out there trying to make a living, like we all are. Put your scissors down. Snap on blue number, it's not even a number, what millimeters is that? I can't see it. 10 millimeter. Snap it on. Stand up. Good boy. Good boy. You've done most of your blending work with your number 4 blade when you're coming off the shoulder. Anyway, take this and just skim over the top of the dog's leg. Done. We'll do the other side really quick. Stop pulling it down. And that's another way to do it as well, and you can also do it here. Instead of use scissors, if you're really in a real hurry, skim over the edges. Now we're going to just cut around these feet and finish off this dog. And we're using a pair of straight scissors for this. Or you can use curved, or whatever you're comfortable with. Lift up your pad. Anything that hangs underneath that foot, cut it off. Lift your foot, cut around that foot, tidy it up. And another wee tip for you as well, if you can't get the foot when you lift it off the ground and scissor it correctly around the bottom of the foot, keep the foot standing on the table, making sure that the dog's legs are straight and he's on his toes as best as he can. Using your scissors in a 45-degree angle, just use the tips of your scissors to cut around that dog and cut towards the toes. And that's all you need to do. If you cannot get it lifted and scissoring it with the foot up in the air, some people can, some people can't, and it's difficult to learn. If you're stuck, just keep the foot on the ground, 45-degree angle, and cut round that foot. Nice teddy bear-like foot. Now just to give it a wee finish off, flick out the hair, pet hit the mind, like see an elbow sticking out whenever the dog's walking. Pick it all up at the elbow and round off that elbow and then straight down under the back of the leg. Good boy. Look through your dog, get your comb, flick all your hair up to the armpit. Another thing as well we see all the time is the top of the leg is too thick compared to the bottom. We want tubular legs, we want cylinder legs, we want to see them balanced. And if that is the case, get up and under that armpit. Be very careful when you're doing this and come straight down the inside and tidy off those legs using your chunkers or your blender or whatever it is you want to use, but I find the chunkers are a wee bit better on these types of coats. Round your hock off. Don't have it all sticking out here, loads of hair. And down, giving that wee bit of angulation here, and just round off the hock. Give a nice balance to the dog.